Hey friends, Jen here. I am on beautiful Pender Island, and I thought I would just say hello to you today and show you a little bit of the scenery. And I also wanted to talk to you about doing hard things and a little technique that I use sometimes to help me when I have to walk on stage in front of people, when I have to do a presentation, when I go in for a job interview, or anything that I have to do that's hard. What I will often do is look back on my life and figure out things that I've done that I've survived that are harder than what I'm about to do. So one of the things I always think about is having babies. I had 2 babies. We have 4 kids, but I had 2 babies naturally, and I think about that and I think I've done that, I can do this. Another thing I had done a few years ago, which I think about now and think, why on earth did I do that? Is I had my eyeliner tattooed on, and I knew somebody who was professional. She was really, really good at it, and it was fine. But if you've ever had a tattoo and you know that little needle goes so close to your eyeball and you think, oh my gosh, and it was really scary and it was really uncomfortable. And after the first eye was done, it was like, well, I gotta do the second eye. So I had it done. But now that I think about it, I don't think I'd ever do that again. Not anything to do with the person who did it. She was amazing, but just because of how scary it was. So I think I've had that done. I can do anything. The other thing was spending 3 nights by myself in the Texas wilderness on a vision quest, sleeping outside in a hammock where there are snakes, and wild boar, which actually visited me while I was lying in my hammock. I didn't breathe. I was awake all night. It was the longest night of my life. They didn't see me. They didn't notice me, or they did and they ignored me. Thank goodness. But I was terrified. And so I think back to those times. I think back and I say, I can do this. I've done that, right? So if you have to walk into a presentation or a job interview or something that you need courage for, think back in your life to the times when you've done something that took a lot of guts, a lot of courage, and that you lived through and you survived. And draw on that. I've done that, I can live through this. That's my little tip for the day. I thought I would just let you know about that. You can come over to careersbyjen.com if you want to know more. And otherwise, I hope you are having a spectacular day wherever you happen to be today. See you next time.